Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference this week felt different. For years, we've grown accustomed to gradual, incremental software updates. But on Monday, the company pulled back the curtain on something far more ambitious, a complete visual redesign for every single one of its platforms. Dubbed Liquid Glass, this new design language is the most significant overhaul since iOS 7 stripped away the skeuomorphism a decade ago. It's not just a fresh coat of paint for your iPhone, it's a foundational shift, a universal system intended to define the look and feel of Apple's ecosystem for the next 10 years, from iOS 26 and macOS Tahoe, all the way to your Apple Watch. So what exactly is this liquid glass? In simple terms, it is an interface built on three core principles: depth, dynamic translucency, and a refined minimalism. Imagine your app icons, notification banners, and control panels are no longer flat, opaque blocks sitting on top of your wallpaper. Instead, they are crafted from a sort of digital frosted glass. They subtly take on the colors and light of the background behind them, creating a sense of depth and context. It's a design that feels both lighter and more integrated, as if the software is a natural extension of the hardware it lives on, rather than just a layer placed upon it. The feel of the interface is just as important as the look. Apple has designed these glassy elements to be dynamic and responsive. When you're not actively using a control like a volume slider or a button in an app, it can shrink and become more transparent, receding into the background to maximize the screen space for your content. This creates a less intrusive user experience where the interface adapts to your focus. The goal is to make the software feel more alive and less cluttered, allowing you to concentrate on your photos, messages, or documents without the user interface getting in the way. This change is about more than just aesthetics. It's a strategic move to unify the user experience across an ever-expanding lineup of devices. With iOS 26, iPadOS 26, macOS 26, and even visionOS 26 all sharing the same design DNA, moving from your iPhone to your Mac or iPad will feel more seamless than ever before. Apple is betting that this consistent, clean, and modern look will not only delight existing users but also create a more cohesive and intuitive ecosystem. The developer betas are out now, giving us a first real taste of what our daily digital lives will look like this autumn. Beneath the shimmering surface of liquid glass lies a powerful new brain Apple intelligence. This is Apple's long-awaited, privacy-focused take on artificial intelligence, and it is the engine driving many of the most exciting new features. Unlike many rival systems that rely heavily on the cloud, Apple Intelligence performs most of its tasks directly on your device, ensuring your personal data stays private. For more complex requests, it uses a secure system called Private Cloud Compute, which processes information without ever storing it. This intelligence is woven throughout the entire operating system, making your devices smarter and more helpful in your everyday tasks. One of the standout features powered by this new intelligence is called visual intelligence. Think of it as Google Lens, but built into the very fabric of iOS and macOS. You can now highlight an object in a photo, a video, or even just on your screen in any app, and your device will understand what it is. You could highlight a landmark to learn more about it, select a piece of furniture to find where to buy it, or even ask the newly integrated ChatGPT what you're looking at. This feature turns your screen into an interactive canvas, capable of understanding and acting upon visual information in a profoundly new way. For the first time in a long time, Apple is also leaning heavily into customization. The rigid grid of icons is finally becoming more personal. With iOS 26 and macOS Tahoe, you can now change the color of your app folders, allowing you to color code them for better organization. A change that syncs instantly across your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. You're no longer limited to the standard set of emojis either. A new feature called Genmoji lets you create your own unique emoji by typing a description, while Image Playground allows you to generate AI images in different styles directly within apps like Messages. This wave of new features extends to the core apps you use daily. Siri is now more conversational and context-aware, capable of understanding what's on your screen and taking actions within apps. The Messages app gets a huge boost, with support for custom backgrounds, polls, and better group chat features. The phone app on the iPhone has been completely redesigned into a unified hub with AI-powered voicemail summaries and a clever hold assist that listens to hold music for you. It's clear that Apple isn't just redesigning its look, it's fundamentally rethinking how you interact with your device. The true genius of the liquid glass redesign is how it elegantly adapts across Apple's diverse range of hardware, creating a unified yet device-specific experience. On the iPhone, the new iOS 26 brings the design to life with a more expressive lock screen and a minimalist new camera app that relies on gestures. For Mac users, macOS Tahoe adopts the transparent menu bar and a highly customizable control center, making the desktop feel more spacious and modern. A revamped Spotlight search now acts as a command center, letting you launch apps, execute system actions, and even mirror your iPhone screen directly from the search bar. The iPad, with iPadOS 26, takes its biggest leap yet towards becoming a true laptop replacement. The liquid glass UI is complemented by a new desktop-style menu bar at the top of the screen and vastly improved window management. You can now snap, sort, and rearrange app windows with the same fluidity you'd expect on a Mac. The Files app has been transformed with a proper list view and resizable columns, while the powerful Preview app from the Mac finally makes its debut on the iPad, complete with full Apple Pencil support for marking up documents and images. These changes make the iPad a far more capable and versatile machine. The updates extend to Apple's other platforms as well. watchOS 26 gets the full liquid glass treatment, making glances at your wrist feel lighter and more fluid. A new wrist flick gesture allows you to dismiss notifications without touching the screen, and a Workout Buddy feature uses AI to give you motivational feedback during exercise. Even Apple TV and CarPlay have been redesigned. The new CarPlay Ultra, for instance, allows for deeper integration with select vehicles, letting you control climate and radio settings from its customizable, glassy interface. It's a testament to the flexibility of the new design language. Even the futuristic Vision Pro headset benefits, with Vision OS 26 introducing widgets and more realistic spatial personas. The underlying theme is clear. Whether you are looking at a 4-inch watch screen, a 13-inch iPad, a 27-inch Mac display, or a virtual screen floating in your living room, the experience will feel familiar, intuitive, and cohesive. Apple has successfully created a single design identity that scales beautifully, ensuring that no matter which device you pick up, you immediately feel at home. This level of consistency is a powerful statement about the maturity and integration of Apple's ecosystem. As with any major design shift, Apple's liquid glass has been met with both excitement and a degree of caution. While many have praised the modern, clean aesthetic, some in the community have raised valid concerns about accessibility. The heavy use of transparency and translucency, which creates the signature glass effect, could potentially make text and interface elements difficult to read for users with visual impairments. Apple has a strong track record on accessibility, so it is likely that the company will offer robust options to increase contrast or reduce transparency based on user feedback from the current beta period. These new operating systems also signal a change in device support. To handle the demands of Apple Intelligence and the new graphical interface, iOS 26 will require an iPhone 11 or newer, which means support is being dropped for the popular iPhone XS and XR models. While this is a normal part of the technology cycle, it's a notable change that will require some users to upgrade their hardware to experience the latest software. The message is clear. The future of Apple's software is intrinsically linked to the power of its modern, on-device neural processing capabilities. Ultimately, the introduction of the liquid glass UI, powered by Apple Intelligence, is poised to fundamentally alter how we interact with our devices every day. This is not merely a cosmetic update, it's a reimagining of the user experience. The combination of a more adaptive, less intrusive interface with powerful on-device AI will likely make our interactions feel more natural and predictive. Features like visual intelligence and the smarter Siri will change how we find information and get things done, blurring the lines between the digital and physical worlds in a way that feels genuinely useful. As we look towards the public release this autumn, it feels like we are on the cusp of a new chapter for Apple. The liquid glass UI is more than just a design, it's a statement of intent. It represents a future where our technology is not just powerful but also more intuitive, more personal, and more seamlessly integrated into the fabric of our lives. It's a bold vision, and one that promises to make our devices feel less like tools we command and more like intelligent partners that anticipate our needs. The glass is not just clear, it's a window into what's next.